Oh.
Okay, we're live.
We're live. We're live. It's not a real show, folks. It's a test session. I guess it sort of counts as a show. I don't know. I don't know how long I'll be able to stay on, but can just. I guess we're just trying to work out some bugs here. What's going on?
I still have the echoing problem, so I'm going to have to use...
Yeah, I was listening back to the other show, and it's like the audience doesn't hear it, except it screws up our. Now the real question would be, when we call people, do they hear that echo? And I wonder if you could maybe call my cell phone or something, and then Mike could try using a soundboard. I think that the thing that was really screwing us up was when we would use a soundboard, the echo back was so loud that it was like causing the soundboard to cancel itself out in places. So,
yeah.
Does that sound right?
Yeah, and it had this effect like it was coming through a fan or something.
Yeah, it's because the echo was, yeah. And what would cause it to just start doing this? Like, what would we're always, just always trying to figure out this shit.
Wondering about what?
I'm going to call...
If you listen to my voice right now, I'm listening to my voice right now, and listening to my voice, it almost has a bit of a fan, talking through a fan effect. Sorry. Turn this off so I can concentrate. This is not a real show, but thanks for tuning in. This is just kind of a show. This is like...
I'm going to call with Google Voice right here.
Yeah.
And I'm going to have to...
I don't want to do any... I don't want to do anything to compromise the quality we get right now. I mean, if this is how it has to be, where when I talk, I hear myself come back in my ear a second later. I mean, like I said, the show didn't... There was nothing about it that, as far as... I listened to a little bit more than half of the last show. And the only part that was really noticeably bad was just when Mike was trying to use that soundboard on that lady, and I didn't think she could tell what I was saying because it was that bad. I mean, but I really don't want to compromise the quality that we have now, so.
Well, it's that, plus it just screws up all the calls that Mike does, unless I have it muted, and I can't have it muted because then it just messes up the flow of everything.
Yeah.
I'm going to call right now on Google Voice, so
okay.
I can try this. I don't know how it's going to go. I'll have to hang up from Skype and see what happens here after this.
We've got dick pics.
All right, I hung up.
Okay.
So you already don't sound very good.
Okay, so
you sound terrible.
We are now broadcasting. You sound okay to me, but we're now broadcasting through Google Voice. Is that it?
Yeah, it does not sound good at all.
Yeah, it sounds like we're actually on phones now.
Yep.
So that's not really an option. But no more echoing. Here, try it, Mike. Soundboard. Try soundboard.
We've got Minute Maid Lemonade.
Mike's got a new soundboard. But did you hear a minute ago when he was doing that? He was playing that dick pic thing, and it was just like echoing really badly.
Yep.
Yeah, dick pics.
Mike's got a soundboard of the clerk.
We got dick pics, you know, like for kids and stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't know. But wasn't it when you were actually muting? It wasn't really doing that much. It was still echoing though, wasn't it?
Yep.
This sounds like something I should probably submit. I don't know, or we should probably submit to the community or something. See if we can get some answers. Get an answer, like why it's doing this.
Yep.
And it's really strange that, you know, it just started doing it. And I wonder if it's started doing it since I started using version 738 here.
Well, if you want to roll back to 37, I think that was the one you were using.
What version are you using? Because we're usually using the same version, aren't we?
I'm on 7.36. And when I go to the Skype website, that's the one it picks for me to download.
Okay.
For XP, so I can send you my version.
You can what?
I can send you my version. That might be our best bet.
Yeah, maybe 736 or 7. Mike, you're on a Mac, right?
Yeah.
So that's not really going to matter. But we've realized, you know, after 3.5 years of doing this, that here's Cody. We realized after 3.5 years of doing this that our versions do matter. Like mine and Kira's, they have to match, sort of. So 736 without it turning to update, maybe that's maybe it'll stop doing this. I don't know. See, like it's not doing it right now.
Not that I know about.
Yeah, see, it's intermittent. But when it does do it, it's really bad. It's like just very annoying, and it throws you off to hear your. You know, you get used to like not even. You don't hear yourself in your headset, and then suddenly you do. Like you just hear little bits of yourself coming back in your ear, and it's pretty annoying, man. So, yeah.
I'm sending you a link right now, so just download that and install it.
Okay.
We got
this.
Yeah, did you hear that echo?
No. This website is kind of weird. You have to make sure you're clicking on the right link.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of false. Click here to start download. Start download. You have to look down there and make sure it doesn't say Google Ad Services, and you're gonna click.
Mm-hmm.
And so where is the actual button? That's the game, right? Just download. Okay.
How are you?
Well, wait a second. This says, let's see.
There's sort of a.
It says for XP and Vista, so this may not work for me.
Yeah, but.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this is gonna work for me.
You could try it. There's also when you were using 7.37, that was working, right?
Yeah, the one before this. So, yeah, let me. If you can. It looks like this latest version 7.39.102.0.102. So. It's evidently their newest like beta version or something. Oh, maybe if I go to that, it'll work. I don't know, but that's kind of strange that that's not. Yeah, let's add Cody in here and let him know what's going on. I just always like to wait.
We've got fake plants.
If you're listening on archived.org, you'll get maybe a couple minutes of bonus because I forgot to. Well, I didn't start the session on YouTube right away, so nothing major though.
We got pop-ups.
Calling Cody. Call failed. What the hell? Oh, did he come back in?
The apple juice.
Is Cody in our call now?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, it just said call failed.
It's just an unusual thing.
Yep. I'm gonna try. We have this echoing problem still. I'm gonna try rolling back to 737. And see what happens. So, you send me a link or something, Kara, or is it on that site somewhere?
You already
So I've got
clicked on
736, but it says about Windows XP and shit, so it doesn't say anything about 7, so may not be a good idea.
Oh boy.
Mhm.
Oh boy.
Okay, so did you say you sent me a link, Kira? Or no?
Yeah, you already went to it, I think.
Well, you sent me 736, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna get the other version here. So I downloaded that, but it doesn't say anything about Windows 7 on there, so I'm kind of sorry, I'm just reading stuff here.
Well, somebody here has a message. Okay.
Oh, you fucker.
Who's that from?
That's from an old tape in the 90s with my friend. And we had called this kid we went to school with probably 30 times. And within the course of an hour or something, and there were a lot of pickup hang-ups, and then we waited a while, and his mom answered. And all my friend did, he asked for the kid, and that was the lady's response to say,
Oh, you fucker.
Oh, you fucker.
yeah.
That's funny.
And we called back, and they didn't pick up. So it was the answering machine. I told him to say, like, why did your mom call me bad names? And he did that, but they didn't pick up.
That's funny. Now I'm getting a perfect echo back in my ear. But that's funny. That's funny.
Not here.
Everybody else hear that? Everybody else hear that? Everybody else hear that?
It's like kind of like the old Kool-Aid candy or whatever, you know, that you kind of tear one end open and it kind of comes out nothing but sugar or whatever else.
Yeah, I hear the echoing.
Yeah. Yeah. Here, like sometimes it's just a little tiny bit. Like I'll say yeah, and it'll go.
Sometimes it's there, and sometimes it's not, and sometimes it's just faint.
Sometimes you feel like a nut. So dab it up. Whoa.
Cody, we tried me using Google Voice and hanging up on Skype, kind of like Moby did, and it sounded terrible. So
Yeah, we just sounded like we were on phones, on old phones. So, waiting for this to download. Waiting. 20-some seconds left. Some 20 seconds left to go in the download.
Just wondering.
Get that car started. Get that car started, Hector.
What's your favorite kind of candy, Hector?
Just wondering how you got in touch with me.
Oh, M&M's. Okay.
M.
Well, to update the audience, Hector called back twice, and the napkin guy, the poet, has called back now 10 times, and neither of them have left messages. So.
No.
The napkin guy's mind's blown, man. All right, cancel that.
I'm looking for Eliana.
Okay, just a second here. Let me.
It's
All
pretty
right,
creepy. That guy did not. The guy left his number, but he didn't leave a name on the napkin. And then he called back 10 times. It's really creepy. Like, not even to say, hi, my name is so-and-so.
Okay.
He hasn't left a single message, right?
No.
Yeah, he's just too freaked out, I guess.
Well, he's probably interested, but, you know. What time of day has he been calling? Like in the middle of the day?
Yeah.
It'd be nice if he would call during a show.
He called during the day, and then actually he called about 90 minutes ago, so he might call.
Well, maybe we should call him.
Okay, I'm gonna sign off here so I can update my Skype or update. I can roll back a version to Skype to the version I had before. All right, be right back, everybody.
And is the chicken local?
Oh boy! All right. Gonna sign off.
I'm gonna have more chicken.
Put that back.
I want more
Bill,
chicken.
put that back.
Put that back. Put that back. Nope.
Put that back. Boom! He's just like screaming at the top of his lungs. And Bill's still just going, I'm gonna have more chicken. All right, we're it's a test session. If you're just tuning in here, it's not really not an official show, but we're broadcasting anyway, just to see if we can get work some bugs out here. We can just working it out here on Pran Funkels. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna have to quit Skype here so I can try to. I'm gonna go back to the version I was using before the update, and hopefully that will fix the echoing problem we're having, which you as the audience can't hear, but it's very annoying. I'm hearing most of the time. I can hear myself echoing back to me in my ear. I can hear other callers, not Kira, but other not callers, but Mike and Cody. I can hear them echoing. They can hear me echoing. You guys don't hear it, but when Mike tries to use a soundboard, it basically cancels itself out because the echoing is evidently affecting the quality of the show. So we're trying to see if we're rolling back to the last version, because I don't remember this happening before I installed this version. So I'm going to go back to the last version and see if that fixes it, because we've realized in the past that the versions that Kira and I use kind of need to be the same or close to the same version. So what's that?
What? I was listening back to the show, and there were a lot of places where you could tell we were being cut off by echoing.
Yeah, well, definitely when Mike was using soundboards. Then, and when we were calling that lady, and she couldn't. I think she couldn't understand what Hector was saying because it was so bad. So, and like Kira said, it had an effect like it was coming through a fan or something. So,
I noticed a lot of places where
Luke,
we were.
I'm your father. Go ahead.
I noticed a lot of places where we were speaking and cutting ourselves off.
Yeah.
So.
And of course, it's not doing it very much now because it's like, no, please wait. I'll be good. I'll be good.
Should I cry? Should I run?
Yeah, it's like not doing it at all now, is it?
You sound very mad.
Yeah, I'm very mad too. Shitty version of Skype.
We got dick pics, like for kids and stuff like that.
Okay.
Those are the best kind of dick pics, the ones for kids.
Where's Chris Hansen? Chris Hansen in here. You want to show me your dick? That's too late. I already saw it. Laugh out loud. Laugh out loud. All right. Yeah, it's doing it now. Hey, you guys hear that?
I would love to taste you.
Okay. I'm going to sign out and be right back. Okay?
Jordan,
Okay, bye.
why don't you fuck me?
Oh, does not sound appealing.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna call a number. I guess Mike, you could try soundboard on this. This is Jim Baker's Book of Mysteries.
Jim Baker?
He's got your back.
Thank you for calling. Your call may be monitored or recorded for quality assurance. Please hold for the next available operator.
I heard some electricity there.
Yes.
God bless you, and thank you for calling Jim Baker program. My name is Shakima. Can I have your first and last name with the spelling of both, please?
Yes. Hello. Yes. Hello. I'm getting calls from
All right, I hung up. I don't know what that was. I'll try again. I hope we're not having additional Skype problems now. It's not letting me dial it.
Someone's ready to park.
Yeah, and I'm ready to shoot somebody.
Hello. 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 Hello.
Someone who works for Skype?
No, just a dog.
I have a suggestion.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, give me a second here.
Flashlight.
All right, we need to redo this call, so everybody hang up, please. And hold that thought.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Hello.
Yes.
Hi. Is this Phyllis?
That's right.
Well, I need to know what you're going to fill us with.
Oh, well, aren't You're almost as funny as Gordy Brown.
Yeah. I'm Robin Williams. It's too bad I committed suicide.
Oh boy.
You think Gordy Brown did that joke? You think he continued to do Robin Williams after he committed suicide? All right, let's enough of that. I'm gonna add everybody back. You may restart your Skype.
Calling you. Okay. Okay. All that shit aside, it's still echoing. Still doing it.
Alright, another version maybe?
Yeah, still doing it. Still doing it. So how long have you been using the version you're using on 36.150?
Months and months.
Okay. Well, let me try using just that version then.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna quit again. And I mean, if this doesn't work, then it's just some problem that's arisen. just within the last couple of weeks or whatever.
No. Oh
yeah.
no!
He just found out there were Gary Busey and Weekle Whoppers in his attic. All right. I'll be right back.
Well, thanks for tuning in to this test session. I don't know if this is an issue we can fix or not. And if we can't, it's going to really screw up the shows. Basically, it's going to divide Pran Funkels, I think. I'm going to have to do solo shows when I do them, and then the rest of the guys are going to have to do a show. I mean, hopefully not. It's just last time we did this, it was almost unworkable. So I'm constantly rattling Skype.
Hey folks, welcome back to the Time Channel, where we give you the correct time all the time, every time. Let's 6:38 Malibu 5. Oh, Dallas updating now 7:40, 7:40, 7:40, 8:40 all along the East Coast. And of course, once we get out into the ocean a little bit, it's income tax time out there at 10:40. Let's see our 24-hour forecast now, where we take a look at exactly what the times will be 24 hours from now. Looks like Miami, a lot of depression down there, no people working. Oh, low times. Here's hard times, Allentown, Pennsylvania, right? And the big time, New York. Up here in Milwaukee, it's Miller time. And we're living on Tulsa time down here. And, of course, out in Hollywood, it's going to be showtime, folks. Let's take a word now from our local sponsor. It's time to look at our local times here on the Time Channel. Let's start over here at Texarkana, 741. 741 here at McLackluster, 741 Fort Smith, basically 741 in Tulsa right now. Down here, Sand Springs, it slipped, run away something, who knows, it's 741 down there though. And up here, Gag Me with the Spoon, this is Gage. Look at that, 642. Those people are behind the times. I know that sometimes it takes a long time to get that data from Gage all the way to Tulsa, but there's no excuse for this.
Okay, hello?
Hello.
Hi.
All right.
I can barely hear you.
I'm not sure.
That's okay. It warned me when I downloaded, this is the version, the exact version you're using. It warned me that there was a problem with this, that, you know, I could go ahead and use it if I wanted to. Let me just make sure this. Yeah, this is the version. This is your exact
Okay, there's something strange. I may need to go to my settings, and I literally can just barely hear you.
Okay.
See if, like that. See if the audio settings are all fucked or something. Let's see. Options. Where is the... Hey! Echo! Check, 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 1, 2. Hey! I think I may still be doing it. But the sound is so quiet, I can't even... Okay, so yeah, there's definitely a problem with this. So I'm gonna quit this. I can go back to 735. See if that changes anything. I can so I've still got that one saved. Go back to 735, and I could also just try this 739. Maybe it's something they fixed. So, let me do that.
I would try 739, but...
Try that first?
Yeah.
And that's the one that's listed on this this blog, so who knows what that is. But yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll try that first. So.
Okay.
Be right back, folks. Hope you're enjoying this. This has been a really great show. It's not really a show. We're just trying to get some shit straight here. And we'll do some calls here if we can ever get this figured out. Be right back.
There's no excuse for this. And I'm sorry if I get upset, but it just ticks me off, right? Sure. Let's take a look now. This is our time channel forecast. Tonight's overnight low will be 1 a.m. Those little numbers are going to hit. A little later on, it's going to be up to 12 noon, maybe all the way up to 12:59 before we see that high get here tomorrow. This is Talk Back. You know Talk Back? That's where you can write to us here at the Time Channel, ask us questions about time, chronology, or just ask us what time it is, Greenwich Village, New York, New York. Write to us here. Today's question comes from little Willie P. Nostril here. He asks, dear Talk Back, does altitude have any effect on time? Is that why Denver is an hour behind Tulsa? Well, we've got a little chart here that will show you time versus altitude. Look at Denver there, 1 p.m., and that's 5,000 feet. Of course, in Tulsa, 2 p.m. at 600 feet. Now, you probably learned in science class that for every 1,000 feet you rise in altitude, you'll lose 3 minutes. And you think, well, that's why we've got that 1 hour difference. That's absolutely wrong. There's no such thing. Nothing like that happens. Any genius can tell you that. Any first grader can tell you that. It happens because it takes you an hour to get from Tulsa to Denver or Denver to Tulsa. Some people it takes even longer. I can't get there in an hour. Maybe you can. Who knows? Anyway, we'll go now to the almanac. The old watchmaker's almanac, 1942. It was 7:40 at this time. In 1975, we tied that again at 7:40, and there's our record high, 1642. It was 12 noon. Of course, that was back on the Gregorian clock. Things were a lot different then, weren't they? Here's today's tornado tip. It's that season again. That's right. Today's tip is watch your watch. Don't let that thing blow off your wrist. If you see one of these things coming at you, first thing you do, grab that watch. Don't let it blow away. Just hang on to it. If it's a really strong one, put it down between your legs and really hold on. That'll keep it from blowing away, you bet. If it does blow away, you'll be with it and you won't lose that valuable watch. Well, it looks like it's about time to check our local conditions, I think. My watch stopped. Anybody got the time? Yeah, that was amazingly well. Didn't fuck.
hum. Double ho hum. Heck with it. Let's shoot the works triple ho hum. Here I am waking up in the same old bed, facing the same old morning routine. Stuck in the same old stretch. Ho hum, same old food. Have you ever had a day when you feel like you've slept and eaten it all? All the color has gone out of my life. Good morning, John.
Good morning, Garfield. Garfield?
Yes, John?
All the color has gone out of our lives.
So I've noticed.
Let's take a vacation.
Vacation? Rest and relaxation.
I'm gonna get me some R&R, sitting in the sun like a movie star. I'm gonna get some R&R, flying in a jet where the beautiful people are. In the AM, R&R, in the PM, well, I'm gonna get me some R&R.
Is that all you want to take on our vacation, Garfield?
There's just one more tiny item.
You can't be serious.
I didn't pack 200 miles of extension cord for nothing.
Help me.
I wonder where we're going on our vacation. Hawaii might be nice. Boy, this is the life. Sun, surf, and miles of sparkling white sand. Box.
Help! Help! The volcano has erupted and my father's village is about to be destroyed.
Your father's village, you say?
Oh, yes. He is the chief. If you could save us, he would give you my hand in marriage. All you have to do is stop a molten lava flow.
Stop a molten lava flow. You're cute. But you're not that cute. Acapulco would be a gas. Hark! What have we here? Why, it's a sombrero and a beautiful senorita. I will attempt to impress her by doing a hat dance. How about a date, senorita?
Oh, I don't think my brother will let me.
Why's that?
He's pretty upset about what you did to his sombrero.
Hello.
Hi.
Okay, audio option. The audio thing is fixed, but so this is the very latest version. Let's give it a shot. It may have something to do with we're doing this roundabout.
Thing where we get everybody on here. Yeah, it's still doing it. I can hear it. So it's just something we're gonna have to live with, I guess. Or we'll put it in I'll submit it into the it's like I started to say something in here in my ear. It's fucking shitty. So add the other people back.
I could try hosting. I don't know if that would work. I mean,
yeah,
hosting the call.
Yeah, that's a thought. Let me just get everybody back in here, so. I know what's going on. We haven't talked to him in 20 minutes, so.
Well, Dr. John's gonna get him some R&R. So.
I'm gonna get some Ronco rod and reel.
I was just playing Garfield in the Rough.
Oh, okay. Garfield in the Rough. How did that go?
Hello?
Hey, so yeah, we've been dicking around trying to find a version that I've installed about 4 versions now, and no luck. So this is the very latest version right here. So it's still doing it. It's not doing it. It's not doing it right now, but now it is. Hear that?
Is that the birthday crier?
No, it's some little girl.
I thought that was like a sped up version of the town birthday crier.
The John birthday crier.
Yeah.
Get the fuck in you. So looks like this will have to be something else we can submit to the thing and see if anybody answers the damn question, I guess. Do you think it's something related to us broadcasting this? And if you weren't broadcasting it, do you think it would still be doing it? I don't know. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. I don't know. I'm just trying to think, like, you know, if I do go asking this question to see if we can get it fixed, you might. What's that?
Do you mean broadcasting on YouTube?
Yeah, or Hangouts stuff.
It was doing it before we went live, I think.
Okay. It's doing it now.
Do you want me to host the call?
You can try, yeah, but I mean, is that seriously a viable option? I mean, you're gonna sit there and dial and run clips and do everything all night?
It's not ideal, but we could just try it and see what happens, and then go back to you just to get an idea of what we're dealing with.
Okay, so what has to happen to
never
just
mind.
hang up in the
That's like
what's
too
that?
That's too much for me to do with all this stuff that I have to do. So,
we just have to we just have to hope that when Mike is using a soundboard, it's not doing it at that point. So try some soundboards, Mike.
Mike. Our realistic extradosseous.
Okay. You can do it there.
That is a tongue twister.
A tongue twister?
Douchebag.
Let's make a call here. How about that, folks? You tired of listening to us stick around here? We're gonna make a few calls, and I don't know if I'm pretty tired. I'm not gonna stick around much, but
Yeah, I can't stick around much longer.
My dear friend, while I was praying for you, the Lord began to tell me that you will get out of this. You will get out of this. Matter of fact, the thing that you've been dealing with over the last couple of weeks, the things that you've been faced with, I heard the Lord begin to say He's about to begin to bring you out. There's a specific anointing on you on this special day. And there's some things that the Lord revealed to me that will only make sense to you for your personal word. I need you at the sound of beat to begin to declare, I'm coming out in the name of Jesus. I'm coming out in the name of Jesus. You're coming out of financial issues. issues. You're coming out of bad relationships. You're coming out of things that the enemy has tried to place you in. You have 3 seconds at the count of the beep. Begin to declare, I'm coming out, Jesus. I'm coming out, Jesus. I'm coming out. Begin to declare it now.
Garfield is coming out.
For I heard the Lord begin to say that this is going to be a time now that there's going to be certain shifts and certain changes that are going to begin to take place with some of the individuals and people around you. For this is going to be a time now that God shall say, I remove you from one place to promote you in another place. For you're going to be in a season that you're going to begin to see a major change that's going to begin to take place not only in your finances, but even around a particular relationship. For this is going to be a season now that I heard the Lord begin to say, pay attention to your dreams. Because there's going to be many things that he's going to reveal to you in the midnight hour during the time of your sleep. And so this is going to be a season that I heard the Lord begin to say that some of the things that you've had to go through were only things to teach you discipline and also to teach you how to let go. For this is going to be a time now that you're going to begin to see that God is going to begin to cause divine recovery. And even some things that you lost, not only financially, but even some things that you lost even within the household. I heard the Lord begin to say that you will recover all. For this is going to be a time now that I heard the Lord say, what you were willing to let go of will determine what you're willing to walk into in this season. Thus saith the Spirit of the living God. My dear friend, you have been through enough. You have seen enough. I heard the Lord begin to say, now it's time that you experience total restoration. I don't know why the Lord is telling me this for you, but this is going to be a time now that God is about to restore everything that the enemy stole from you, everything that the enemy snatched from you, everything that the enemy has done to you. This is going to be the time that God is going to begin to restore it. The Bible says in Joel chapter 2 verse 25, and I will restore to you, and I will restore to you the years that the locust hath eaten, the cankerworm and the caterpillar and the palmer worm, and my great army which I sent among you.
All right. So evidently,
I think
you sound very mad.
Someone recommend therapist for this individual.
Okay,
You
so
have anger issues.
yeah, it's just a straight message now. I don't think he has people answering, or maybe he hasn't people answering right now.
Wasn't he asking for us to leave a message?
I don't know I think that was just a trick. I don't think it was really leaving a message.
So he's tricking people who call in?
I guess so. Like, it sounds like you can't even dial number. Like, Kira was hitting buttons and nothing was happening. I don't think you can. I think
did he not say to leave a message and then it beeped and then he started screaming again?
No, he basically said, he didn't say leave a message. He said after the beep, start sing hallelujah or whatever the fuck, right?
Oh, okay.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. That's
Well, he's making religion very scary to me.
yeah. He's reaffirming most of what I already knew about.
Reminding me of my childhood and why I don't go to church now.
It's a shit like that.
That fucking crazy asshole.
Yeah.
Not sure. Like yeah.
I just keep talking, and you can't talk over me, and you will not say anything because I keep talking, and you keep listening. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything else to say between these words, so I'm going, Yeah. Bunch of shit.
I like how he gives you the illusion that you're interacting with him. Like, say, I'm coming out at the beep, and then just cuts you off.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm coming out.
I'm coming out, and Garfield's coming in a sock.
Oh, boy. Yeah. If you could only see my face right now. All right. We need to call Jim Baker's Book of Mysteries. Yeah, everybody.
I'm the dog, the big bad dog. the bounty hunter.
Why the fuck are we playing this? Why the fuck are we playing this?
While you were away, there was discussion about shooting some dogs. So. Mr. Ossington J. Osborne.
I'm the dog. All right.
The first time
Christ, brah. He goes with Christ, brah. Just like,
the first time I heard that, I thought it was somebody horribly impersonating Ozzy, and at some point I Googled it and realized, no, sadly, that's actually him.
Yeah. Well, that was about that was happening around the time that Osborne's show. I mean, that was kind of like, I mean, if you didn't think he was kind of a sellout before that, then yeah.
Well, Ozzy's turned into an impersonation. He's turned into an impersonation of himself.
Yeah. Somebody playing a harmonica there? What was that?
Someone lightly stepping onto lily pads in the background there.
Echo. It's perfect for this song because it echoes. Wrong notes there.
All right, so I call Jim Baker here.
Okay, yeah, let's call Jim Baker's cheese and no, it's not the cheese and rice buckets. It's not the cheeses Christ buckets. Christ buckets. Jesus Christ buckets. All right. I enjoy hearing myself back in my ear loudly. All right, let's call his mystery book of mysteries.
Thank you for calling. Your call may be monitored or recorded for quality assurance. Please hold for the next available operator.
She sounded hot.
Yeah, she did.
God bless you, and thank you for calling the Jim Baker program. My name is Tamika. May I have your first name with the spelling?
Cynthia.
Okay, is that Cynthia, Cynthia?
Hallelujah.
Okay, and your last name?
Nana.
Are you saying Nana?
Hallelujah.
Hello? One moment, ma'am. Okay, may I have your mailing address?
They call it God's amazing. That's gonna lead right on. Oh.
Hello?
My.
Hello?
Hallelujah.
She hung up. What the fuck was that? What is this soundboard? Oh, okay. Amazing Grace.
Wow, sweet.
Oh boy.
Jim Baker. Book of Mysteries. Try somebody else.
Thank you for calling. Your call may be monitored or recorded for quality assurance. Please hold for the next available operator.
God bless you. Thank you for calling the Jim Baker program. My name is Tanya. May I please have your first and last name with spelling?
My name is Hector Gladstone.
All right, and spell your first and last name, please.
The what?
Spell your first and last name, please.
Okay. Hector.
Can you spell your first and last name, please?
For better lack of words, this is who I am. I'm getting calls from this phone number.
All right, sir, I'm not quite sure. We don't call you, so could you spell the first and last name for me?
Let me tell you the number I'm dialing. 252-557-0722. I don't know why.
I'm sorry, you have the wrong number, sir.
Please don't go there, okay? Do you have a Facebook page?
So yeah, I was listening back, and you can hear when Hector's kind of cutting himself out. And the interesting thing here is whenever, you know how on Skype, when you look at, when someone talks, basically a little blue line appears under their, under their box that they're talking, correct?
Yes.
So whenever he's running those soundboards, the blue line is blinking under both your account, Kira, and his, and Mike's at the same time. So what that tells me is it's yeah, and we already determined this really, but so I'm really just kind of rehashing it. But I'm just trying to figure out like it's echoing back from your account somehow. I don't know how. I don't know how we can stop it. I don't know why it just start doing this now. And I know we tried turning it down, but you said if you muted it, maybe it stops. I don't know. It's just bullshit, man. Why can't it just work right? Why are we always we're always dealing with something like this? Like it'll work all right for about 3 to 5 shows. We'll be like, are we not grateful enough to the Skype gods that it worked, correctly for about 3 shows? Oh, they had to deal with another problem. So
I guess, and it still doesn't work when it's muted. It might be a little bit better, I don't know, but it doesn't. And I can't keep doing that during the show. It's way too much for me to try to do everything else. So.
Muting and unmuting, yeah. So
I heard them in the background there.
Shut the fuck up, Bruce.
I think what we're actually hearing when it's echoing back in our ear is, I think we're hearing the actual, that's the actual time you're hearing our voice, because how Skype takes a second to go through, a bit of a delay. So when we talk or play a soundboard, that's when you're actually hearing it. And that's why the audience doesn't hear it, because they're only hearing it one time. But the problem with that is when we're talking and that's going on, it's like a feedback situation. I don't know. It's fucking weird. It's weird. I don't know what we can do to stop it, but I'll submit some kind of a question or something in the.
Are you professional or not?
Skype is not professional, to answer your question. I'll put a thing in there and support and just say, hey, look, this is what's happening, and this is what's happening. So, see if anybody has it.
We're fucking done professionally.
Makes me wonder if we're not connected to you, Kira, if this happens. That's why I was saying, like, I wonder if it has something to do with your stereo mix being broadcast like back to us over Skype. Something like that. I mean, we have to be able to hear you in the clips and all that. So, I mean, it's not an option to just turn it off, but it's weird. And folks, thanks for tuning in, everybody. It's just we're just fucking around here trying to work out some issues.
Since you have no ammunition left, you must join the hostages.
Yes.
So
am I gonna walk around and rip your fucking lights down?
we here on Pranfunkels have no more ammunition to fight Skype, so we're all going to join the hostages, unfortunately.
Yeah, we just have to evidently wait till this program goes away. So let's make another call here, though. What the hell, huh? You're a joke of the day.
Thanks for allowing our customer loyalty team to put a little Zappos in your day. For quality assurance, this call may be monitored or recorded. We'll be getting you to a team member shortly. In the meantime, if you'd like to hear the joke of the day, please press 5. Thanks, and have a great day. Para español, por favor, presione 2.
You gotta look at your life.
Thanks for calling Zappos. This is Courtney. How can I help you?
Hi, I had a question about the Kragel's.
About the what?
There was a Derrickson Incorporated product.
Sorry, I can barely make you out. Did you say? I thought you said Pregels.
Yes, there was a Derrickson Incorporated product that had a couple of heydays on the side of it.
Okay. Yeah, I can try and find it on the website. Do you know what brand they're from?
Kragel's United, I think, put a smear or two on it.
Okay, let me see if we, because I'm not sure if we carry that brand. Let me take a look.
I tried to fill it with brand salt to no avail.
Yeah, it looks like we don't carry that brand. I can try and find their actual their official website. If you give me a second, I can look on Google and try and get you their customer service number.
Do you know anything about the pump basketball shoe that they made?
No, I don't even know. I don't know that brand. We don't carry it. So I can try and find it for you and get you their number.
I pumped it too many times, I guess, because there was a popping noise. Timmy Tieballs.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let me take a look and see if I can find anything on Google for them. Let me take a look.
Can I place you on a brief hold, ma'am? Hang on. Hello.
Hey.
I'm getting some kind of noise there.
Okay, so I think I found it. Was it the Kragel, like the basketball player? It looks like he put out some shoes through Nike. Are those the ones you're talking about?
I believe
Tristan
so.
Kragel? Okay. Okay, so what I can do, just because so we don't sell them, but I do have Nike's customer service number. Did you want to write that down and try and speak with them? They might be able to get you a replacement or tell you what's happening.
Okay. Well, we're going to have a Bladsberry on it immediately.
Okay, so their number is going to be, looks like it's kind of same as ours. They're 24/7. It's 1-800.
Yeah.
806.
1009.
6453.
1710.
All right, and then, yeah, it looks like they are open 24/7. I would recommend calling them, just because that is a little strange. It should definitely hold up more than that. So I'm sorry that happened to your shoes, but they might be able to help you out. See if it's like a known issue with the shoes that he made. Unfortunately, we don't sell them, so I can't be of too much help to you. I'm sorry.
Well, Ron has a question for you.
I'm sorry, what?
Well, my friend Ron was going to ask you something about the shoes.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I can try my best. We just don't carry them, so I'm not going to be able to give you too much information.
All right.
That's why I would recommend calling Nike directly, because they're the ones that sell them.
Well, I appreciate you being so helpful.
Yeah, you're welcome. And again, like I said, definitely call them, because that is very strange. They should be able to help you out.
You're what now?
Ron just wanted to talk to you for a second.
That's Ron.
Okay, yeah. Like I said, I'll try my hardest. Like I said, we don't sell them, though, so I don't know too much about them.
I know I like them. We don't carry them.
Yeah, we don't carry them. It looks like it's just a direct sell through Nike, which is why I gave your friend the phone number for Nike.
We don't have those.
Yeah, I gave your friend the phone number for Nike. We don't carry them.
We got Simply Lemonade.
I'm sorry, what?
We got Minute Maid. We got the Pop Rocks.
Yeah, I'm not sure what you're talking about. He was talking about basketball shoes from Nike.
Yes.
Sorry, you're breaking up. I can barely hear you.
We've got the apple juice. The little sugar things.
Which ones? Are you talking about another shoe from Nike?
50 sticks.
56. Sorry, I can barely hear you. Are you saying they're priced at $56 or?
50 sticks with like kind of like the old Kool-Aid candy or whatever. You know, that you kind of tear one end open and it kind of comes out. Nothing but sugar or whatever else.
I'm so sorry. That was just complete static. I can barely make you out. Is there any way you could like move to a different location or anything, and I can try and help you? I'm not able to hear anything.
We got Dick Picks, you know, like for kids and stuff like that.
Hello? Are you still there? I can kind of hear some static in the background, but that's all I'm getting.
Yep. The bigger stores, they might.
All right,
we don't.
I think we might have a bad connection. I'm so sorry. I hope you're able to reach Nike. Like I said, they are open 24/7 to help you out. Definitely give us a call, though, if you need anything else. I can't understand you anymore. If you want to call us back when you get at a better location, we'll be here, okay? We're open 24/7. I'll have to disconnect the call, though, just because I can't understand you.
I don't think we have country time anymore.
All right.
Hello to Fonz and Richie on Florida Superstation.
I mean, all we have is what's on the shelves.
She's gone. She hung up before she could say hello to Fonz and Richie. Oh, yeah, Cody had to go, so... Well, we kind of got nowhere with this tonight. I think she might have been pretending not to be able to hear him a little bit there, but it was kind of echoing throughout the whole thing. It was echoing when she was talking too, so makes me wonder how much of that was being canceled out for our audience. So anyway, but
Dick pics I've never even heard of. I don't even know what they are.
I can show you, sir. So yeah. Well, the show will go on. We'll continue to do it. It's just it's going to be tough to do. I mean, we can do, you know, so the biggest thing is it just kind of messes up our soundboard calls. So, but hopefully they'll eventually fix it. I'll put a thing into their support and see what I get back. Just say, hey, when we're in a group call, because we never tried with Kira hosting, but yeah, Kira, you said you didn't want to host because it's just too much to do, playing all the clips and all that and dialing. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's just gonna hurt the show.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll submit something, and I just hope it's something I just hope it's something that is related to Skype and not related to the fact that we're broadcasting Skype back over Skype. You know what I'm saying? Because that's kind of what's happening. But we've never had any problems until show before last. Is that right? Or was it last show?
It was last show.
Yeah, just the last show. Before that, we would occasionally have some weird little problems and crap, but we never had it like this, where it's just intermittently throughout the entire show on different levels of intensity echoing back. See, sometimes I just hear little tiny bits of myself echoing back, and other times I hear an entire sentence come back in my ear. You know, so it's ridiculous, man. And yeah, like I said, I can deal with that. It's irritating, but I can deal with it. But yeah. It screws with our soundboards, so it's something it's not cool. So anyway, yeah, I think we're all gonna sign off here in a second. It's just a little test session to see if we can work out this thing. We got a couple of little funny calls in there. That woman, that girl, figuring out like. Coming up with a Nike shoe that sounded like whatever the hell Cody was saying. Was he saying Kragel's United or something?
He said something like that, and it was really funny because I wrote in the chat to ask about, like, to say that you pumped up your Nike or your basketball shoe too much, and then she combined those two. She's like, oh yeah, it's this athlete's pump shoe, and it sounded like Cody's thing.
I know, yeah.
So it was like
bizarre,
like having a baby or something. Like the two,
totally bizarre.
Yeah, the two ideas that were random just like had a baby that lady figured out.
She's on the same level as us. We should have her on the show. Pran Funkels. So what is the beep beep beep? What is that? Somebody playing that? Is that you playing that, Mike?
Quick Fix?
Oh, that's his. I got it. Yeah, that's his register or whatever.
10:09, 12, 13, 17, 20, 20, 89.
He sounds like he's like some guy with OCDs and like 20, 20, 20, 20, 17, 17, 17, 17.
20, 20, 20, 17, 10, 17, 10, 20.
He's a bingo announcer.
You can make a song and it'll be like 1710, 1710, 1710.
Lottery? 1710.
Yeah, that'll be an interesting board to actually try to use on somebody, seeing as how it'll be. It's another one of those boards that has a lot of really random stuff, and it doesn't really have any defined greetings and salutations.
No, not here.
I'm gonna play with it. Anyway, I think we're gonna go ahead and sign off.
Mr. Kong Dick Pics? What's wrong?
What's that about? Dick pic? Dick pic? Dick pic?
Thanks for calling Dick Pics. That's Ron.
Are you done with that board, Mike?
Nope.
Okay.
No, I got it. I got all the clips done, but I still want to put a lot of stuff together. That's 80% done.
Cool. So that's Ron, the convenience store clerk, and that will be, I guess, uploaded when it's done to the soundboard page. And then you too can ask people about dick pics.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Good kids. Good stuff, huh?
We got fake plants.
We've got fake plants. Like, how did that even come up? I don't remember.
Cody was trying to describe the gas station that his wife went to and was talking about fake plants.
Yeah. That's
I was trying to go somewhere with it, but it didn't get there.
That's all right. Okay, folks, that's it for our test session. I think we're gonna go ahead and go back to the drawing board and see if we can. So it's evidently not an issue of versions of Skype. We figured that out. Before we had figured out that if Kira and I were on the same version, it somehow helped our problem a little bit, but helped fix our problem a bit. But it's not the issue here, because I've just installed about 4 or 5 different versions and nothing changed. So that's right. You have to start over and yeah, pretty much. We got up on the Plinko board on Price is Right and dropped a giant chocolate chip cookie down it instead of the Plinko chip. So there's a big goddamn mess that somebody's gonna have to clean up.
You lose.
That's right. All right. Thanks for listening, everybody. We love you a lot. We like to fancy you. We'll see
It was
you
nice talking with you.
Yeah, we'll see you this weekend. Tune in this weekend, Saturday, I believe. We'll have a show. We'll have a big fancy show, and we'll probably be dealing with this stupid issue. I'm sure we will. I mean, I don't know why we wouldn't be. It's in 3 days, so probably still be dealing with this, but we'll forge on. We'll get through it, and the show will go on, and there'll be more fun times and Pran Funkels to be had. At Wendy's, you can get a rich and meaty chili burger. All right.
I want a crispy nuggets.
Fuck those crispy nuggets. Those things are garbage. You want a burger.
Mr. Sorolla, such bad language.
I never liked those assholes in Kool and the Gang. They made me live behind a dumpster. At Wendy's.
Oh, they were directly.
They wouldn't even give me a leftover portion of their burger.
Oh.
When they were done, they would take it out to the dumpster where I was living and say, "Hey, look at this part of a burger. I didn't eat it. Would you like it, Mr. Sorolla?" And I'd say, "Oh, yes, thank you very much." And then they'd say, "Whoop, no, you don't get it. I'm going to make sure I take it and incinerate it so there's no way you'll ever get to eat it. Such a juicy burger. What a shame."
Oh, those heartless heathens.
It's pretty awful. Pretty awful.
Kool and the Gang takes one.
Joe Sorolla.
Conversation all over town. People talking fresh and where it can be found. With that Wendy, really ought to know. Take it, fresh it up, way to go.
Juice match.
So appetizing to me.
All right, folks, that's it for our little test session. Hope you enjoyed it. We're going to go ahead and sign off, and we'll see you this weekend. We'll all be on Saturday, and I think Kira will be on Friday with maybe some others here. And I'm talking while trying to fend off a burp. It is really hard. Oh. No, so, yeah, tune in Friday for a show with probably just Kira, but maybe Mike and or Cody. I probably won't be on Friday, but I will definitely be on Saturday. So how's that sound? That sound nifty? Okay.
Right.
We're going to do it. We're going to get it all together. We're going to have a plan, and we're going to bring it all together. And we're going to do it upright on Friday and Saturday night, Pran Funkels.
Right.
That's right. So thanks for listening. And till Friday and or Saturday night. See ya. Night.
Happy trails, y'all.